Hello YouTubers, Treasure Detector here. I thought I'd take this time to make a short video about silver. I do like silver very much. I know a lot of guys and gals out there like silver as well. Bracelets, rings, southwestern rings, for you ladies, earrings as well. Now silver is a precious metal, second to gold, and silver is very reasonably priced. I think the price right now is hovering at around $16 or $17 an ounce. And if you look on eBay, you can find some great deals. And I'm going to talk to you about some of the great deals I've found on eBay and where I got some of these pieces. We're going to start off with my most recent acquisition. This is a very nice Byzantine sterling silver bracelet, and it's made with several links. It's Byzantine style. It is marked sterling in the clasp, which you can't really see, but it is marked. It weighs about 60 grams, so it is heavy, and well, for a bracelet. So that's about 2 ounces. So if you go by the price per ounces, I paid right around the silver price for this bracelet. The eBay seller was wanting about 129, I believe, but through some negotiation was able to talk her down to considerably less than half than that. I'm very pleased with it. Very reputable seller. This next one is also marked 925. This is what they call an ID bracelet. This was given to me as a gift by my wife. I don't know if you can see, but in there in the clasp, it will usually say, the way you can tell something is silver is you're looking for certain markings. This one's actually made in Italy, and it is marked, and you probably can't tell, but it says 925. When you look for the emblem that says 925, what that is really saying is it is about 92.5% silver, and that is called sterling, which is 925. Sterling is 925. So a lot of times on jewelry, you will see either sterling or 925. Other markings you might see, depending on the maker and where it came from, could range from Taxco. You might see 980. You might see 800.800. That means that it's 80% silver. You might see different numerical illustrations on the actual silver that have been engraved on there that will tell you how pure it is. But sterling is 925. That's really what you want to look for. Now, Mexican silver, Mexican sterling silver will usually be marked by Taxco, which is one of the cities where it's made. Some of them will have a T for Taxco. Some of them will have an M for Mexico City. And most of them, most modern ones, will say sterling or 925. But there's a lot of jewelry out there that does not say either. So one of the things to look for with sterling silver is the tarnish. Sterling silver tarnish is really nice like this. I happen to like the tarnish on this particular bracelet, so I'm not going to polish it very much. I think the tarnish kind of adds a manliness to it. So I like to wear that bracelet as is. I have polished this one quite a bit. This ID bracelet fits me kind of big, so I don't wear it very often, but it's a gift from my wife, and I love her a lot, so I do wear that. This ring used to be gold-plated, and through many years, not with me, this ring was actually, the plating wore off. Underneath the gold plating is sterling silver. Now, it has a stone on it. I'm not quite sure what kind of stone that is. I would say it's some kind of garnet or something. Had a few issues with this ring. I actually got an excellent deal with this ring. Got this ring for like $8 on eBay, and it's sterling. So excellent deal on this ring. I liked it so much I actually had it sized, and I took it to a jeweler, which charged me another $30 just to make it a size 10, which is what I needed. But this one is also marked. I'm not sure if we can locate the mark. There it is, or if you can make it out, but it says 925, which is sterling silver. This is a tiger eye mixed in with another type of stone. another couple of types of stone in there. It's a very pretty ring. It's got kind of a serpent design on the top. And this ring also I got on eBay. I did pay for this ring though. There you see the insignia, and I'm not sure if you can make it out, but it does say sterling. And there it is, sterling silver. It's got a maker's mark there. That's what you want to look for. I paid about 30 bucks for this ring. I did like it very much at the time. I don't wear it very often, but the times I have worn it, bumped into things. I tend to work with my hands sometimes when I work on cars or work out in the yard, and I tend to scratch my rings badly, but I think that just gives a character. This is actually a James Avery ring that I'm showing you right now on my finger, given to me by my wife. I believe in Jesus Christ, I believe in God, so I wear this ring to remind me of that. But it was a gift from her that she gave me, and it has a insignia on the back. So as you can see, it has many scratches on it. And that's because I bump into everything, or I get my hands in everything, and my jewelry gets used. I tell my wife, see, that's why I can't have anything nice, because I just always tend to put gouges and scratches on it when I do things with my hands. So, one of my favorite rings. Now, during my biker days, my wife got me this one as a gift. It's also sterling silver. It does have an insignia on it. It says ride hard, live free, I believe. This is onyx on sterling. Very nice ring. I think I got this through the Bradford Exchange. It's a heavy ring. It's got a nice chopper on there. Like this ring very much. It's very bulky though, so I don't wear it very often. And I did sell my motorcycle a while back, many years ago, because I used the money to pay for my daughter's school, for a private school she was attending. That wasn't the reason I sold it. The reason I sold it was because I saw that the motorcycle was taking me further and further away from my family, because they wouldn't come with me on the rides. It just wasn't something my wife was into, and definitely didn't want to risk both our lives on the bike. So it became my thing, and then I started to notice that was very selfish of me, so I ended up selling it. Who knows, maybe years down the road it will come back to me. Now this ring I got at a flea market. It's just a chunk of sterling silver, and I got this in a flea market for like $5, and I was really surprised because it's marked 925. It's sterling silver, and the person really didn't want very much on it. This ring is also marked Mexico, I believe. No, what does it say? Mexico, yeah, well, the last part of Mexico. So this is Mexican sterling silver ring, but I'll take it. You know, one of those things that people worry about is, let's say there is an economic crisis, what are you going to have to trade with? If you have to trade with a neighbor for goods or services, what are you going to use as a source of monetary exchange? What are you going to use, right? Gold is king as far as the U.S. goes and reserve is, but and our reserve goes. But as far as the common guy like me, gold really isn't an option, but silver is. So one way people do it is they collect little 10-gram bars, or they collect silver eagles by the mint, or they collect silver coins, because U.S. silver coins made 1964 and below are actually 90% silver. The silver dollar, quarters, half dollars, dimes are 90% silver. So those are things to look out for. And if you tend to take some money over to the Coinstar machine at Walmart and it keeps spitting back a coin because it doesn't want it, take a good look at it. Maybe I'll do another video later on how to tell if something is silver. But they're out there, guys. I found one as recently as about 2 months ago. It was given to me as change in a grocery store. It was an old 1963 quarter, and it was silver, 90% silver. Okay, now this ring I did buy on eBay, got a good deal, got it for 20 bucks. It's also James Avery. Like it very much. Haven't had a chance to use it. This ring actually has a gold-filled liner that's very worn. Somebody wore this ring a lot. I got this from seller on eBay, and this ring tends to stain me every now and then, so I don't wear it very often. It's a very thin ring. I paid only about $7 for this ring, so excellent deal. Here's another Mexican 925 silver ring with a very nice tiger eye stone on it. It's a big, heavy ring. Like this ring a lot. Don't use it really as often as I'd like to. This ring only ran me about 12 bucks, guys. So you can find some fantastic deals out there. See how this one is marked? There, I'm trying to see if I can get the insignia in for you. It's very hard to hold the phone, excuse me, and try and get that in. Let's see. Can't really see what it says. Okay, so that's another one. This is one of my favorites. It's got a little lightning bolt on it with a turquoise mesh there. Interesting story about this one. I can see that it does tarnish around the edges. When I received this ring, I bought it on eBay. I did pay about $35 for this ring. I messaged the seller. I messaged him because I had a question. Is this really silver? Because I didn't see any silver markings on this whatsoever. At that time, he responded what I thought was with very strong words, saying, oh, yes, it is. And if you don't like it, send it back to me because I like it very much. And it almost seemed like he regretted selling this ring to me. All I know is I said no thank you. I do like the ring very much, and I do intend on keeping it. It does look like silver to me. I don't know if it's what they call alpaca silver. Alpaca silver is like a combination of metals, but it's not sterling silver. It's not silver. I don't know if it's German silver, the same as alpaca silver. It's just a combination of metals. It looks very similar to sterling. It does tarnish right here, so you can see that there is some tarnish in the ring around the edges. So I truly want to believe this is silver, but even if it isn't, I tell you, when I wear this ring, it just puts me in a good mood. I don't know why. I don't know if I just think that I'm like the Flash or something. That would be kind of odd, because that would mean I'm a 300-pound Flash. But that would be kind of cool too. But I like the lightning bolt very much. And here's another one I got on eBay. Same seller as some of the other ones I told you. This one's also marked there. It's got a maker's mark, and it says 925 as well. I kind of grinded this one and polished it on my own. It kind of had a hammered look to it, but I was using this as my wedding ring for a while, and I wanted to have a smoother look. So I kind of polished those bumps away a little bit, those hammer marks, but they're still noticeable. This ring, $8, 8 or 10 bucks. I'm just making this video, guys, to show you that this is an option. If you guys want to invest in a precious metal, it doesn't have to be bars, it doesn't have to be gold, it doesn't have to be something that's way out there. You can find fantastic deals on eBay, even in flea markets. They're still out there. So happy hunting, and until next time, this is the Treasure Detector. Thank you.